Good morning. Good morning. It's me, Gabby, here. I am live with you. Today, I wanted to talk about how I created my audio ebook, The English Fluency Formula. It's actually been 10 years since I wrote this ebook. And so I wanted to share the story behind how it happened and why I created it, how I created it. So if you are learning English, if you are here for Go Natural English and you're here to improve your English fluency, then I want to tell you that the audiobook is now available. You can get the English Fluency Formula in paperback copy like this, where you can hold it in your hands. You can get it online on Kindle, and you can get the audio version now on. So you can get that all on Amazon.com. If you're here watching live, you say hello. You know, it's funny, even, 13 years after becoming a YouTuber, I still get a little nervous going live. So when you say hello, good morning, it helps. I don't know. It makes me feel like you're here with me supporting. So hi, Masum. Hi, Aman. Nice to see you. Thank you for saying hello. So I'm going to talk briefly, like in the next 15 minutes. This will be like a 15-minute live. And I want to go live more. I want to connect with you. Um, this channel is changing a bit, over years. We've gone from just talking about learning English to mindset to how to be happy and rich. That was my last video. And I want to also talk to creators out there. If you are a teacher, a coach, a content creator, I also want to open my knowledge to you. I don't want to be a gatekeeper. I want to share how I was able to create my ebook. This is not an ebook. This is an actual physical book. I'm really proud of this, honestly. I wrote this for English learners about 10 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long, but I'm really proud. I can say I am an author. And hopefully we'll be publishing many more this year, or at least one more this year. But if you are a creator, then you're going to want to watch this also, because I want to talk about how I created this, just logistically speaking. Like, how do you create a book? How do you publish your own book? So this is just going to be a short live. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to go into all the details, but if you are interested in writing your own book and publishing a real book like this, this is a real book. This is my baby. If you're interested in doing this in digital, audio, and print format, I'm going to create a guide for you to download, and I'll add the link here. Actually, I don't have the link yet, but you can get on my email list at gonaturalenglish.com, and I'll send out the creator guide for step-by-step how you can create your own audio ebook. So if you watch this and you're still like, okay, I need the step-by-step instructions, I've got you. I will send you step-by-step instructions. Just make sure that you get on my email list at gonaturalenglish.com. Hey, Carlos. Hi, Harsh. Hi, Belinia. Nice to see you. So I'm going to set this down. I think now you've seen it. Yeah. So proud of this. That's me on the cover. That's me in New York City in 2016. I was living in New York City, and that is around the time that I wrote this book. I actually wrote this 2015. It's been 10 years, but I took this photo in New York City in 2016, and I updated the cover image. So I wrote this book because I had been blogging at Go Natural English for several years already. So I started gonaturalenglish.com in 2011, and I wrote this book in 2015. So it was after 4 years of blogging and creating videos on this channel under the Go Natural English brand name. I see a question from Music Milks. Is there an audio included? Yes, if you go on Amazon or Audible, and you click on Audible for the audiobook version, then you can listen to the audiobook. And I highly recommend that you listen to the audio and read the version at the same time, um, because then you can improve your listening and your reading skills. So I wanted to take all my best tips from the first 4 years of Go Natural English. And by the way, it wasn't just the 4 years of Go Natural English. It was at that point, let me think. I had been teaching English already for about 10 years at that point. So you have to understand that before I started the Go Natural English YouTube channel, I was already teaching English. I was teaching in a corporation. It was a pharmaceutical company named Eli Lilly in Japan. And I had taught at a university, Tokyo, and I had 10 years of experience teaching English fluency in universities, corporations, in private language centers, at a university in the States. I've worked as an international student program coordinator and university lecturer. Just suffice it to say, I had a decade, 10 years of experience when I started Go Natural English. So then all my best tips from that first decade of my career and first 4 years of Go Natural English and put them in this book. Look, I'll be honest, this book is not big, okay? It's not long. It does not take a long time to read. Does that mean I don't have good tips? No, that means that I like to simplify things. I know that the English language can be really complicated, confusing. And what I wanted to do here is take the big challenges that intermediate English learners, my students, I always typically would teach intermediate to advanced students. I wanted to take difficult, challenging things like listening skills. I wanted to take these challenges and simplify them and give advice. Like I was talking directly to one of my favorite students just through this book, and then make that a resource for you. And when I say you, I mean, yes, I'm talking to you, but also just everyone out there who is interested in improving their English fluency. Peter Saska asking, good afternoon. Is there an audiobook to possibly order on the Audible? Yes. If you go on Audible, I wish I could show you in another post, but if you go on Audible, if you have the Audible app on your phone, I believe you can access it on your laptop. Search for the English Fluency Formula, and as of now, as of I think like 2 days ago, it was finally released on Audible. You find it in audiobook version. I'm so excited about that. So, let me tell you a little story because the Audible version, the Audible version is read by Carrie Olson. I met Carrie through her husband at a conference, a professional conference. So she is a professional voiceover artist. Did you know it is really hard to actually be a voiceover artist and read whole audiobooks? This is not even that long. Like I just showed you. This is how many pages? 68 pages. It's really not that long. It's a short read. It's easy to read. Even so, it takes hours to read the audio version. Like, I tried to do it and my voice got really tired. I didn't feel like I was doing a good job. So I hired Carrie. She has a beautiful voice, a really clear North American accent. She's also from the United States, just like I am. And so you can enjoy her voice reading the Audible version. Compromises content with Manish. May I know your Instagram ID? Yes, on Instagram, it's at Natural English. You can follow there. So I wrote this book. Then I hired Carrie to do the audio version. How did I write the book? I had been creating blogs and videos on Go Natural English here on YouTube and then gonatural.com for 4 years, as I mentioned, before I published this book. So I found it the easiest way to actually write a short book was to take a look at all my blog posts and all my videos that I had done and look at what is the most interesting content. How can I take these hundreds of blog posts? I mean, literally, I had already created hundreds of videos, hundreds of blog posts. And how could I make that information even more simple and put it into a short book for you to get my best tips all in one easy to read, easy to access place? So that's what I did. I took all my blog posts, I started editing them down into the simplest and the best information. So cut out any extra information that really wasn't necessary. I cut out things that, maybe they just weren't as important. I follow the 80/20 principle for this book, which means that 20 sorry, 80% of your growth happens with 20% of your action or information. So I put the most important 20% of my English tips here for 80% of your growth, if that makes sense. So basically, this is everything that I thought was most important for an intermediate English language learner to know. Uh, the biggest challenges that I had noticed in my own students and viewers of the channel like you, and I put it in here. So it's not a workbook, it's not a textbook, it's not a traditional book. It's like advice from your favorite teacher, if I can be so bold this is, yeah, like quick chapters giving you advice about how to learn English. So it's not like a grammar book. It's not like telling you every vocabulary word in the English language. No, it's giving you advice about how to be a better English speaker, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a level up, thinking about how to approach the English language so that you don't feel so overwhelmed. Peter, thank you so much. I just saw your comment. Now I bought it on Audible and I'm curious. Thanks. Thank you. That is awesome. I'm really excited for you. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know. Let me know here on YouTube or let me know on if you use Instagram. I'm at Go Natural English. Okay, so logistically speaking, I looked at all my blog and video content from the first 4 years of Go Natural English, edited it into this book. And let me be honest, I didn't edit alone. I spent so many hours, honestly, months editing my content down into this ebook, but I had to get help because it's overwhelming to edit your own content. So I hired an editor, a woman who helped me. She spent a few days editing, so I had professional help to do that. Um, and then I mentioned for the audio version, I had Carrie do the audio version. So I did get help. I think that's important. It's important because if you're a creator or if you're interested in writing your own book, you understand that it's important to get help. And I think this is like a life lesson and a lesson for learning English or creating content. It's often not obvious when famous people get help. Like if you think about the singer Beyonce, she's a famous example. She does so much, right? She creates so much music. She's going to all these award shows. I don't know. She does a lot, right? Or think about Taylor Swift. She's a very famous singer these days. Do you think that they do everything alone? No, of course not, because they have the same amount of time just like any of us. They have to sleep, they have to eat, they have to take care of their bodies, etc. So they have to get help, right? So, okay, of course, I'm not Taylor Swift, I'm not Beyonce. I'm very sad about that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But if you want to create something and you're having some challenges, if you want to improve your life, learn some new skills up, but you're having some challenges, maybe you feel stuck, consider getting help. Whether that's, getting this ebook, getting the audiobook, or getting a tutor or a coach, or if you're a creator, getting help editing, getting help to create your audiobook. I strongly recommend that, because sometimes we just need each other's help. So Marcelo is asking, could you tell me the book's name? Yeah, sorry if I'm not holding it um, very still. You couldn't see. It's called The English Fluency Formula. Fluent English in 15 minutes a day. So the idea is that you study or practice English frequently, a little bit each day, really focus on your English skills a little bit each day and make it part of your lifestyle so it feels like natural. Very good. So, oh, English Mommy says I'm a creator. So, this is for you. If you're interested in like how to create your own ebook, I'm going to write step by step how I did it. But there were some services like creating the cover. So you have to create the cover in a very specific way to submit it to each platform, to submit it to Amazon for a print book, to submit it as a Kindle book, to submit it as an audio book. So you have to know exactly the locations. And again, I got help on a site called Fiverr. So I'll include a link to that site. I'll also include it in my guide for creators who are interested in creating their own Audible how to get that guide. You can, I would say the easiest is to get on my email list at gonaturalenglish.com. I'll also add the link once I'm done with the live. I'll add the link to the page here in the description and comments. So the process of creating the ebook and the Audible took a lot of time because I was figuring it out on my own, but I don't think it has to take years, as it took me, you know what you're doing. So that's why I want to help other creators like you to understand the exact steps that you need to take because you can do it a lot faster. Um, so I mean, this is something I'm really proud of, and I would like to write another book this year. Probably my next book would be something to help other creators to have a successful creator business. And yeah, we'll see what's coming, but I'm excited for more creation. I think really that's a big reason why all of us, we're here because we want to create, we want to share our knowledge and help each other. Um, I love your positive comments. Thank you everyone for being here. If you have questions about how to create an audiobook, how to create an Audible audiobook, or if you have questions about, learning English, I'm happy to help. Just leave your questions in the comments. I said this live would be about 15 minutes. I've already gone over time because I get so excited. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. And I hope you enjoyed this live. I'll be coming back live with you again later this week. We're going to get a lot of snow, so I think it'll be a good time to come hang out with you. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day. You just have like a lot of good vibes, positivity today. I hope you're able to create something, even if it's something short. Actually, speaking of which, I'm gonna make a live video about something totally different. I have challenged myself. This is a self challenge to write a poem every day. So I'm gonna share my first poem with you later today. Music Milks, Gabby, do you have an academic background in English linguistics? Yes, thank you for asking. I have a master's degree in education, specifically in English and linguistics. So yes, I need to mention that more often. I'm very qualified. This is like what I study for my whole life. I love the English language. I love learning other languages. So that's part of my challenge about writing poetry is to get back to my enjoyment of writing and sharing that with you, and I hope to inspire you to write your own poems as well. So that will be the next live either later today or tomorrow morning. But make sure to subscribe here so you can turn on notifications when there's a new live video. Also follow Instagram at Go Natural English. All right, I've got to go, but have a great day. Bye for now.